monkey mouth, monkey mouth, monkey mouth.
It was great. So we would get to travel to colleges, but on the last night, one of the guys that was supposed to be one of our like chaperone type people was also a little bit of an alcoholic. So he loved to go out, and so I just wanted to go party. So I would convince him to like, hey man, like let's go hit up the college, whatever college street there is to go party at. So I think that was my best thing, because I got to party with the college kids at a lot of so I got to do Mill Avenue in Arizona State University, and coming down here, and of course going to 6th Street, and that was always a blast. And I think we even went to San Marcos one time just to go check out their area and party down there.
San Marcos is a crazy little town.
Yeah.
You have a good time in San Marcos.
But we had,
I don't know how you get an education in that city.
No, I don't think you do.
I don't think you do either. I think it's all a big scam.
Probably. But yeah, that was just fun. One time at Mills Avenue, I had a man want to be he wanted to buy me, I think. That was one of my fun nights.
You're not the first person who's said some shit like that to me. I worked as a server for years, and several of the girls got offered to be just come live with me, I'll pay for everything. Come just do whatever, I'll pay for everything type shit. On several occasions, multiple of the girls got offers like that. It's always creepy. It's always creepy.
Oh, I have a good sugar daddy story.
Yeah, I've heard some good sugar daddy stories. Let's see if you can top it.
All right. I'll take that. Because I got offered one. I got offered one in LA when I first moved out there. That was pretty wild. So I was one of my first jobs when I got out there was to be a valet driver for an all ladies valet driving thing called Valet of the Dolls. Okay. And we were not cute. We were not sexy or anything like that. They had us in these frumpy big white shirts down, sleeves down to your wrists, slacks, and
typical chaperone or a typical valet outfit.
Yeah, typical valet outfit.
Y'all weren't like the Hooters girls of valet.
We didn't look like Hooter girls. We looked like the cast of Orange is the New Black.
Got you.
Just very average looking women, and we and so we would we would park cars, but they would do it for private residences. So it wasn't for business. It was, if you were rich and you had a big house and you couldn't park on your street, we would come and we'd park your guest cars for you. Well, one of these parties was a sugar daddy party, unbeknownst to me. I didn't know that it was.
Just going to work.
Just going to the thing. We'd go all kinds of different places. But the only reason I found out was because one of the guys came out from inside and he told me. He's like, hey, and in there, he's like, you are more interesting than the women that are in there. And he's like, do you know what this is? He's like, this was a sugar. He's like one of the women in there ran a website for connecting sugar daddies and sugar babies. So he.
So they're at a big networking thing, basically.
Yeah. Well, and then exactly. And he. And once he said that, then it clicked, and I started looking at everybody that was coming in. All of the men were coming in driving Jaguars and McLaren. I parked a McLaren that day, and Teslas, and just very flashy cars. You can tell they were coming out flashy. And then the women were rolling up, and they were rolling up in these old beat up Camrys, 93 Camry with the gas thing was all the way on empty, baby seat in the back, but then they would get out of the car and they were just the most beautiful, done up, fancy dress, the whole thing, just bump, 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 walking in there. But this man ends up, he was like, hey, I'd like to, talk to you a little bit more. Let's go grab a meal. And look, I just wanted to hear him out. That's I just wanted to hear him out.
YOLO, dog. I'm not judging because you were willing to hear the comment. I wouldn't judge you if you accepted the deal, girl. You're listen.
Well,
you're not gonna. I promise. I promise. You're not gonna out weird me.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Yeah, shine on.
So we go to I meet him up at this fancy restaurant in Beverly Hills, and you know, and I sit with him and I'm talking to him, and he gives me the, you know, the spiel, and he's like, you know, he's like, anywhere you want to go in the world, anywhere you want to go, I'll take you where you want to go. You want to go to Dubai, I'll take you to Dubai. You want to go to China, I'll take you to China. He goes, anywhere you want to go. And then when he's saying this man is old. Like, he's in his 70s. He has white hair. He's an old man. And he says, and I'm looking at him like, he's so old. There's no way the package works. Like, there's no way that he can get it up at this age. So I can cuddle with an old man in Dubai. Like, I could go to Dubai and hang out and cuddle with this old man.
I could certainly go cuddle with an old woman in Dubai.
I was like,
in a heartbeat.
I was like, maybe I'll take this. I'll take this offer.
Give us a shot.
Like, yeah, I was like, I'll see. So the conversation goes on, and then he starts saying, he goes, oh, he's like, and you know, with my last girlfriend, right after we were intimate with each other, then I would take her shopping and let her pick out anything that she wanted from the store, and I would just have the bags and whatever she wanted, I would let her. And so he's like spicing it up, but then I'm like, oh, I picked out after we were done being intimate part, and I was like, oh, this guy's rich. That means that he probably not only like can get it up, like he probably has like the access to like the best Cialis in the world, like injectable Viagra, just like put like a machine pump up dick or something that he paid for. And I was like, oh no, this guy,
oh my god,
you know,
he's got the Fucktron 3000 down there.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna be doing this. And so then I'm like, oh, like I don't want to know what's under there now.
I don't want to take a look under that hood. Oh my god.
Yeah. So so I started. I was like, no. I was like, this man is gonna last the entire. You know how they say they like call your doctor after 4 to 6 hours. I think this man would probably want to make it like, oh, I'm making it last the full 6 hours. Like I got that vibe from him.
A 70-year-old wiener has to be so desensitized just through like time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, just like a leathery.
Like 18-year-old wiener's gonna bust the moment you touch. You could like at an 18-year-old cock and it's gonna 70-year-old cock. It's gonna like, if that motherfucker has the Fucktron 3000 down there, and you gotta make that sumbitch come, like, bruh, you're in for some work. Like, you're in for some work.
And I was like, and then, but
I don't have a 70-year-old dick, so I don't know. But like, fucking A,
and of course,
I don't want to look under that. I don't want to look under my hood when I'm 70. Goddamn.
Oh no! And then to have to, you know, he would probably expect something. I got the image of like, you know, the walking through the mall with the classic like white fur coat, just like holding bags, like yes, but no, like and then the kicker for me really was he spit when he talked.
Oh no.
And that was it. And not even like a little bit. Like it was so much. Like you could see the droplets flying at your face as he was talking.
I've seen people like this.
And he loved to talk. Like he just had, and he didn't give a crap what I had to say or what I was going to be talking about. He could care. Like he just wanted to blah, and like, and it was just poor, like so much. And I even tried to dramatically do one of these, like wiping my face dramatically so he could see that, like maybe notice that, hey, this is.
You were trying to send him not so subtle nonverbals.
Yes, and then he didn't even look at me. He was just
talking to the wall. Might as well be speaking to a brick wall.
Yeah, and so I was like, no, and I started like kind of challenging his stuff. I was like, anywhere in the world? And I was like, I want to go to Japan. He goes, oh, I don't know if I can go to Japan anytime soon. You don't want to go to Dubai instead? Yeah, his business flew to Dubai and China. And
okay, so he had like some weird access. It's not that he could take you anywhere. He could say he'd take you anywhere, and then he could take you to a couple places.
I think he did have money though. Do you want to? He was one of the CEOs of.
Bro, if you're 70 and still poor, walk into traffic.
Oh no!
Like, bro, you've been around for 70 fucking years, and you ain't been able to secure some type of bag. Like, bro, your hustle's weak. Your hustle's so weak. If I'm still poor at 70, I'm gonna be very upset with myself. I'm gonna be like, bro, I fucking suck at getting money.
Aw.
I mean, you will, like, you do suck at getting money if you fucking still poor at 70. That's life. It's okay. Like, some people are like that, but like I would expect the average 70-year-old to like be able to move around if they work their whole life. Right?
I mean,
am I tripping on that?
I mean, you know, everybody's different. Everyone's different. You never know people's situation.
I feel like the average 70-year-old, like on average, you can.
I mean,
like,
I don't know.
well, how about this?
If
How about
every...
the average 70-year-old who's meeting up for fucking sugar mommy?
Well, that's what I mean. If you're a sugar daddy,
like you have the like right contextual clues to be like, yeah, this guy's probably got some money. I mean, like you said, you felt like he probably had money, and I'm agreeing.
Well, I mean, yeah, he was the CEO of like a big fountain company that made fountains.
Neat.
Like the Bellagio fountains,
wow.
The fountains in Dubai, and
Neat.
so like this, like, so that's why he was going anyway. And I think there was some kind of irony to that it was a fountain company, and he spat when he talked, or like just some kind of, you know what I mean? Like there's
yes, there's absolutely something like poetically ironic about him having a face fountain and running a fountain company. Yeah, that's beautiful.
I still have his card though. Still have his card. He told me, he said if I ever change my mind, give him a call. It's like one of those, like I just have it in the safe somewhere, like one of these days, just in case.
Like, holy shit, my life is on fire. I want to go to Dubai.
Yeah.
It's in like one of those red boxes. Break with my
Yeah.
in case of tragic life.
In case you can't hear what fucking Mikey's saying on the recording, this motherfucker's saying that she's got this dude's card in like an in case, like where you would find the fire extinguisher in the red box with the crushable glass.
In case of emergency.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Monkey mouth. Monkey mouth. Monkey mouth. Monkey mouth.